Hi everyone, welcome. Fusion Yoga today with me, Tara. You can find me at radianthealthandalchemy.com. I absolutely love doing this work, shifting and changing and moving energy. Thank you all for being here. So today we're going to do a little wake up series, energy shift, change pretty quickly, to show you that we can do practices in a short amount of time and still receive that which we are looking for to shift our energy, whatever moment we find ourselves in. And today I want to focus a little bit on stress and vitality and what that looks like for each of you. So a little inquiry as we're going through. Hi everyone, as we're going through the practices. So it won't be very long and it'll be just enough. You're welcome to sit or create a little space on the floor or on your bed, on the sofa. Some of the poses are laying down, and you can absolutely tighten up the whole body, where if you're sitting, you can tighten up the whole body and do the breath work with us, and you're still going to reach the same effect. So we're just going to do a few poses, a little bit of meditation, and some self-inquiry. That's the plan. At the end, I am, if guided, I will do a light language transmission. And I just want to say how blown away I am at the requests on the community feed, request for light, with Reiki and light language healing through just a few moments that I sit with your energy and do some clearing and cleansing. And it's just, I'm constantly blown away when I see more names come on there. So thank you all for allowing me to share and receive and be in these beautiful healing frequencies. So go ahead and either lay down, or if you're seated, just take a pause and we'll get there. If you want to lay down, lay all the way down, and we're going to do stretch pose. So if you want to have a pillow behind your head or something to support the low back, you can take your hands and put them in a diamond behind your back to support that low spine. And the breath is going to be the breath of fire, in and out through the nose. We're pumping that belly, and it's a active breath of fire. So if we're not familiar with it, we can start with the puppy pant and really get that belly moving. And then once you get the rhythm, you can go ahead and close the mouth and in and out through the nose. So go ahead and pick your pose. If you're seated, you want to get your body really tight, because that's what happens in stretch pose. We lift the head and the feet up just a little bit to create some resistance with a solid core. If you have neck and shoulder issues, please leave the head down and lift the legs up a little bit. And you can play with it, see what you're feeling in the moment. And we're only going to do it for a short amount of time. So pick your pose, stretch pose. You can lay there, get really, really tight. You can lift your feet and head. You can lift your feet. Seated, get really, really, really tight. Okay? Take a deep breath in. Exhale it all out. On the next breath, begin that breath of fire in your pose. Stay with it. You're doing great. If you're squeezing really, really tight, see if you can create some space between the teeth if you find that you're clenching the jaw. See if you can squeeze your whole body and keep your jaw loose. You're almost there. Doing great. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, hold the posture, get really, really, really tight. Squeeze, squeeze everything really tight. Exhale, release, release the body, release the breath, and just relax. Notice the sensations in the body. Notice the energy that might be swirling. It's totally normal to yawn, feel dizzy, lightheaded, maybe even a little nauseous when we're doing this breath for the first time. And what does it feel like in your body to be relaxed, to feel the energy swirling, to notice any little shifts or changes that just happened? If you were to describe relaxation, feeling it through your body, beautiful. And then go ahead and bring your knees towards your nose and curl up into a little ball. And if you are seated, you can do a forward fold towards your feet and just grab behind your legs if that's accessible to you. And we're going to do that same breath of fire. So go ahead and pick your pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it all out. And then begin breath of fire. If you are folded forward, sitting in a chair, you can do long, deep breathing if the breath of fire is uncomfortable. You could do that also in the same position. We're moving energy from those lower 3 energy centers up, filtering it through the heart, where this beautiful heart space is kind of like a coral that filters out any stress, any frustration or fear or disconnection, anger, resentment. You can filter that through the heart, through the lens of love, and out through the breath. Alchemizing that energy with each breath. We're releasing and we're inhaling, releasing and inhaling. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, hold the posture, squeeze, get really, really, really tight. Exhale and relax. Lower the legs, lay all the way down or sit up straight with the palms up. And just be right here. Noticing the body, noticing the sensations, what may have shifted yet again or stayed the same. Maybe there's a lightness or a brightness that you have a little access to. Maybe you're on the cusp of that. And then go ahead and you can rock and roll if you've been on the floor, rolling on the spine, coming up and rolling back, coming up and rolling back, bringing the knees into the chest and rocking and rolling. Just clearing out the back body. If you're seated in a chair, you can round the spine and bring the chest open and just move that lower spine, the whole spine from the lower spine all the way up. And just move some of that energy in the lower spine, as if we're doing a seated cat-cow. Just keep moving that spine, keep moving that energy. And then come all the way back up to seated, if you've been rocking and rolling. making yourself nice and comfortable. Just taking a pause right here for a moment, reestablishing our physical orientation. And then we're going to do our radiance chargers. So curling the fingertips in and keeping the thumbs out. And the arms are going to come up into a wide V with the thumbs up. So as if we're giving somebody the thumbs up. So this beautiful wide V. And that's the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Your next breath in is the breath of fire. Stay with it. Stay with the breath. What does vitality feel like? You are building and cultivating chi, prana, vitality, ojas, the nectar within us. What does that feel like? Staying with the breath, staying with the posture. Imagine an arc line of energy from thumb tip to thumb tip that's building and radiating and growing this glorious bright light. Clearing and cleansing your energy bodies, your physical body, your emotional, mental, spiritual, soul body. Take a deep breath in. Bring those thumbs to touch overhead. Reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Reach up, 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 up. Hold the breath, hold the posture. Reach, reach, reach. Keep those shoulders down. And exhale very slowly, palms out, feeling into your energy body. Creating that bubble, creating your boundaries, reestablishing your presence. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And when your hands come down towards the ground, go ahead and tint your fingers and just root into the earth. Let that energy create that full sphere around you, above, below, all around. This beautiful sphere of light. It can be golden white light, it can be rainbow, it can be purple, pink, whatever color you want. It could be a color that we don't even have a name for because it's cosmic, galactic. Energy, frequency, light. And just feel into this. Feel into your energy within you, around you. And leaning back into what does relaxation and rest feel like? What does vitality feel like when we alchemize the stress? And take a deep breath in. Exhale it all out. And if you like to, you can lay all the way down just for a little bit of relaxation. If you're seated, you can have your palms up to receive. And just be here for a moment. And go ahead and begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you've been laying down, and gently open your eyes. Bring your knees into your chest and rock and roll up. If you've been seated, and gently open your eyes. And come back into the space. And then go ahead and let's take Gyan Mudra. Pointer finger and thumb. And we're just going to rest it on the lap. And we're just going to root in our energy, establish our presence here on Earth as maybe a starseed with a mission. And in order to do these missions, we need to be grounded in our presence here, to be seen, to be heard. So take a deep breath in. Exhale it all out. Your next breath is breath of fire. And stay with it. Allow the energy of the earth, of our great mother, come up and meet you at your root. Exchanging this beautiful, loving, accepting, compassionate energy of our great mother into your root energy, establishing safety where scarcity may be, comfort where fear may be, stability where there may be imbalance. Feeling into these frequencies of our great mother, alchemizing frequencies in the root, so that way we can lean into our worthiness, our enoughness, allow our light to be shining bright, fearlessly, and answer the call of our soul through steady self-effort and inspired action. Take a deep breath in, hold the breath, exhale it all out, and just be right here. Noticing the body, the sensations within and around you. Shela kote la tsena kandai tai, shuru sera kotai la kete shela tsena katai. Me shela kunu te la sera chela suna kenete. Me shela kunu te la sanate. Me na kete lo kusu chela tela kona pai la tela sera kuche. Me la sera konai te la kete. Shela kunu sela tena konai te. Me shela kete sela sanai kete la kana husela katai. Me shela kunu sela kete la sunu kete. Mine te la kete. And take a deep breath in. Exhale it all out. And thank you so much for allowing me to be your guide today. And for being here, taking the time to do this practice is huge. I know we all have very busy, hectic lives. So thank you. And thank you for allowing me this beautiful gift of light. I'm so glad that you are here with me today. Just a little housekeeping. Stay hydrated. That's a lot of energy that we just moved today, and that you just received in transmission. If you're able to get out in nature in whatever way that feels nourishing for you, I know that looks differently for each of us. And if you're able to, again, allow a little more rest, so that way this energy can really come in and do its thing for you, with you, as you. And I am so grateful. Thank you, everyone, for your comments and feedback. And again, I'm Tara. You can find me at radianthealthandalchemy.com. I have beautiful offerings full of light and love and healing and all those wonderful things. And I also have in the chat, the community chat, a request for light that incorporates Reiki, the intelligence of Reiki as it's expanding and moving through me, and light language. And it's about 5 or 10 minutes that I sit with your energy, and then I'll send you a little something that I received during your healing transmission. So thank you again, everyone, and I will see you next week.